Hello everyone, my name is Feed Alligators and welcome back to another video. Today we will be talking about the M13 and how good it is in Warzone and the best class setup. So without further ado, let's get into this thing. Now for those of you who don't know, the M13 has the fastest fire rate out of all of the assault rifles. And on top of this, the recoil is very controllable on this gun. And for having the fastest fire rate out of all of the assault rifles, it still has a very good amount of damage. So without further ado, let's get into the class setup. As with all of my class setups for Warzone, I highly recommend the monolithic suppressor. This, of course, gives you better damage range and sound suppression. So for me, for any Warzone class setup, it is a must-have. The next attachment is the Tempest Marksman Barrel. This is the biggest barrel for this gun. It gives you better damage range, bullet velocity, and some recoil control. This of course comes at a very big cost of ADS speed and overall movement speed. But because this gun is already very fast as it is, it doesn't slow it down a ton. It is still a usable gun with this attachment on. The next attachment is a sight. It's all up to you, depending on how you want to place. If you really wanted to, you could put on the sniper scope. I personally like the APX5 sight because it's kind of good for all of the ranges, but I could see kind of why you would put a sniper scope on this gun. So that is it for the sights. The next attachment is the M13 skeleton stock. This is to counteract the big barrel and the monolithic suppressor along with the sight, because this speeds up your movement speed and your ADS speed. Actually, scratch that, it only improves your ADS speed, but this gun already has a good movement speed. The next attachment is strictly for Warzone. It is the 60 round magazine. Now, for me, when you have the 60 round magazine, you can carry more ammo than what you normally would have if you only had the 30 round magazine. It does slow down your ADS speed, but as I already said, this gun is fast enough, so it doesn't affect it too much. And with all that out of the way, let's get into the gameplay. As you can tell, I'm hitting people at very long ranges because of the scope and the big barrel, along with the fact that the fire rate is very respectable, along with the damage, which is still very good for having a fast fire rate. Also, keep in mind this is up against bots because I don't have all the attachments I want to use, so I'm just showing you guys how it actually plays. Also, keep in mind the 60 round magazine is very helpful because of the way damage works in Warzone. For those of you who don't play Warzone, I really don't know why you're watching this video, but you can put 3 armor plates in, which ups your health. So if there's multiple people, you really want to have the most ammo you can get. Especially because if you're missing some shots, either because it's long range or just because your aiming sucks, it's good to have a lot of ammo. And also in the gameplay, you can tell the gun is still very, very fast for having all of these attachments that slow down the ADS speed. The recoil is very controllable. It's not too bad because of the fact that some of the attachments, slow down the ADS speed, and really none of them help the recoil other than the barrel. But on its own, this gun is very, very good. These attachments just make it better. And that is going to do it for today. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment anything down below, such as what you thought of the video or some new ideas for future videos. And I will see you all next time.